Okay, so states are opening up, people are getting out, and cases of COVID have increased. We're not surprised, we knew that would happen, but a lot of people are getting nervous, and understandably so. They don't want to get sick, and they don't want their loved ones to get sick either. So just as a reminder, there are things you can do to prevent getting sick or to hopefully get a lighter case if you do get sick. And these things have to do with your immune system. So we can do things with supplements and with our diet and with lifestyle so that our immune systems aren't weakened, so that we're better able to fight off any kind of a virus. So I'll review the supplements first, and then diet, and then lifestyle things that we can do. First of all, the biggies on supplements were vitamin C, D3, and zinc, with selenium and magnesium a very honorable mention. There's more, but I'll just go through a quick review of the biggies. Vitamin C, for a 150-pound adult, you'll want to be doing 3,000 milligrams a day in divided doses. So it's like 1,000 milligrams 3 times a day. So for a child, since this was based on a 150-pound adult, then you'll just take the child's weight, divide 150 by the child's weight. So if you have 150 and a 50-pound child, then 150 divided by 50 is 3. So you'll just 1/3 all of these doses that I'm giving you. If you get sick, then you're going to want to up your vitamin C. So you can take as much as 3,000 to 4,000 milligrams every 2 to 3 hours when you're sick. So when you're sick, your need for vitamin C increases, so you can take more. You'll know if you're getting too much because you'll get the runs. So if you get the runs, just back off on your vitamin C. Next up is D3. So I know it's summer, many of us are getting sunshine, but we need to be getting it at the right time of day and getting the right amount. If you're not getting sunshine at the right time of day, you may not be getting enough D3. Plus, some of us genetically don't absorb vitamin D well from the sun. So I really recommend having your vitamin D levels checked so that you'll know for sure how much you need to be getting. Well, you can't get too much from the sun, but how much you should be taking. The recommended amount, and this was during the winter, but that was 5,000 IUs a day for 2 weeks, and then dropped down to 2,000 IUs a day. Some people recommend more, but I really recommend having your levels checked so you know what you need to be taking. Third biggie, zinc. So you need, or the recommendation was 22.5 milligrams a day, which most multivitamins do supply just about that amount of zinc. But some people, especially if you're taking medications such as antidepressants, which increase your need for zinc, then they're going to need more than that. So I really recommend doing a micronutrient test to find out what are your intracellular levels of zinc, so you'll know how much you need to be taking. Then the other 2 big ones, we had selenium. That's very important, very related to zinc, and it can also be depleted. But the recommendation was 400 micrograms a day. And then also magnesium. I did not get a recommended amount on magnesium, but most people are deficient in magnesium. So I recommend magnesium glycinate because it's a form very well absorbed. And you can do it to bowel tolerance. So if you get really loose bowels, then you need to back off on the magnesium. So those are the dietary or the supplemental things you can do. On to diet. Quit eating junk. If you're eating junk, quit eating junk. So sugar really stresses the immune system, as do white bread, white flour, just white. basically. Processed foods do a total wreck on the gut lining. And all of these contribute to a lowered immune system. You're not going to be able to fight things off as well. And you've also increased inflammation, your inflammatory cytokines, which you don't want to do, especially with the COVID virus. So just eating lots and lots of fruits and vegetables. This is a great time of year for that. You need healthy fats and oils such as avocado and olive, a small amount of coconut or fat from, say, grass-fed beef or pastured chickens, and nuts. Those are a great source of healthy fats. And then you need a small amount of protein. Of course, I recommend grass-fed or pasture-raised, but do what you can. And then you're going to need some carbs, some amount of carbs. And those can come from whole sprouted grains, or my favorite would be potatoes and beets and carrots and just all kinds of starchy vegetables. Lifestyle. So you need sleep. We have to sleep to replenish our immune system. So you got to do whatever you can to get good sleep. I myself had to do some neurotransmitter testing to finally figure out how I could get some better sleep. And then if you really, really want to boost, or not boost your immune system, but support your immune system, you can do some additional testing. And that's what I did for myself. I did the MRT test on myself. Again, this is my second time. I think the first time was about 6 or 7 years ago. But I had some autoimmune issue related thing come up, and some digestive issues have been surfacing for a while. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to do the MRT on myself again and follow the food protocol based on that. The reason I did that is so that I know exactly what foods are causing inflammation for me, and I quit eating them. So I'm only eating the foods that are not causing inflammation for me. Now, gradually, as my immune system forgets about the foods that it had problems with, I can be adding those foods back into my diet. So I really look forward to that, because I had to cut out some of my favorites like black and green tea, coffee, cashews, onions and garlic even. But soon those foods will be coming back in, and then they won't be causing inflammation for me when I do bring them back in. So there's loads you can do. If you want any more information, contact me. I don't want people running around scared of the virus, because there's so much we can do to support our immune system to fight it off.